And I'm back with another one. Y'all already know what's going on. It's your boy Daz, and this my journal. If you new here, like, comment, and subscribe. If you've been rocking with me for a while, I appreciate you. Keep tuning in, because I'm going to keep giving y'all game that I learn on a daily basis. With that being said, we on day 5 of the 30-day semen retention challenge. What I want to talk about today is, or what the topic is today, is relax. My nigga, relax. A lot of times, us as men, we feel like we gotta put in work every single day, and if we're not putting in work every single day or taking it to the extreme max every single day, we not getting nothing done. That's not how life works, man. Everything build up little by little, and of course, if you're taking it to the max on certain days, things work faster. But that's the fastest way to burn out. That's the fastest way to burn out. And when you burn out, you got to look at it like this, right? If you taking it to the max all the time and then you burn out, and then you burn out for like a month. Because sometimes when you burn out, you don't even realize it, that you grinding through all the depression. You just like, you suppressing every negative emotion, or you suppressing, just the everyday fun of life, or the everyday luxury of life, just to get what you want. And I'm not saying don't do that. Don't chase what you want, of course. But if you doing that 24/7, 365, you're gonna burn out. And when you burn out, a lot of times, your burnout be lasting a little while, from 2 weeks to a month. So that I say all that to say this: learn to relax. Learn to. I do this thing where on Sundays it's my day off. It's my day off on Sundays. I'm giving y'all this video today because, it's a 30-day challenge, and I say, you know what? I'm gonna do it every single day, even on Sundays. But a lot of the things that I usually do on a regular day basis, I did not do today. I usually go jogging in the morning, do certain things. I did not do it today. What I did was, I took time to myself. I cleaned my crib, stayed in the crib, played music I like, listened to things that fed my brain, and just, got in tune with me, and take the time out to not focus too much on what I gotta do, but focus on, let me relax for today. Let me relax. Let me build back up the energy that I'm going to need for the rest of the week. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes you ever try to do some work when you tired, and then you do some sloppy work. I forgot who said it. I think it was Jeff Bezos, but somebody said that Jeff Bezos sleep a lot. And I read a documentary on Prince, that Prince said he slept a lot, because when you sleep, you're recharging your body, you're recharging your brain, you're recharging your thoughts. When you relax, you're giving your body to come up with new ideas, instead of just going and going and going and going. You're giving your body time to say, you know what? All right, I can relax. I'm going to chill. Because when you get to where you want to be in life, you're going to be relaxed. You're going to be chilling. So teach your body how to chill from now. Teach your body how to relax. Teach yourself how to have days where you're not worried about anything. Where you just chilling, you just focused on yourself. Whatever you want to do. If you want to, cut your hair, but you taking it real light. You're not doing too much. So I say that to say this. Learn when you about to burn out, or learn to take days off. Have a day during your week where you say, I'm not doing nothing. This is my day where I just chill. I'm not focused on anything business-wise. I'm not focused on anything that I gotta do besides take care of me today. I'm taking care of me today. You get what I'm saying? Learn to have that relaxation day, and giving yourself days to relax, it help build the energy that you're gonna need for the week. I'm telling you that right now. It's like working out. You know how they say work out 6 days a week and then give yourself the seventh day to rest because your body needs that rest? It's the same thing. Your mind, you have a let me break it down like this, right? That's the physical aspect. Now the mental aspect of that is, right? If you ever been behind a computer all day, or you ever been like just thinking real hard all day, and now that you thinking real hard all day, at the end of the day, probably around like 6 or 7 before your bedtime, you're really tired, and you're like, yo, why am I so tired? I ain't even really do nothing. But your mind been racing all day. It's because that take a lot of energy. Your thoughts thinking all day and trying to gather your thoughts and put them together, or using your mind to think about what you want to get out of life, that take a lot of energy. So you gotta learn to have them days where you just rest. You're not thinking about nothing. You're not focused on nothing else besides just things that bring you peace, things that builds your energy, things that make you feel, just like at ease. Cause I used to do that. I'm a big advocate. Like, I'm a big advocate of working hard. But I used to be the person, I used to go 7 days a week. And I'm talking about, I would not give myself no time to relax. I wouldn't even want to go to sleep. I'll sleep probably like 3-4 hours a day. And then wake up, I'm right back to it. Killing myself, not knowing that when you give yourself time to rest and recharge, whatever you was focused on, when you get back to that, you're going to be 30 times more focused on it. So stop looking to kill yourself with the hustle and bustle culture. Because when you get to where you want to be at in life, you're not going to be, of course, I'm a hustler at heart. And hustler don't mean selling or doing anything, whatever. I don't even care what y'all think it means. But hustler mean that I'm going to get to it even as a millionaire. I'm going to still be working hard because that's something that's instilled in me now. I'm going to work hard, but I'm going to know to relax too. I'm going to have times where I'm going on vacations, just taking 2 weeks off. Probably a month. Learn how to relax. Word, son. And learn how to be bored sometimes. Learn how to be bored sometimes. Like, I caught myself doing this lately. Like, it started out of nowhere. I don't know if I heard it somewhere and I just thought about doing it, but I'll sit in this chair right here, or I'll sit in my bed, or whatever the situation is, and I will just zone off with no computer, no phone, no nothing. Just zone off, and just gather my thoughts. Because a lot of times, I want to say your thoughts ain't your thoughts, but I would say your thoughts is formulated from something that happened probably from somewhere else, from somebody else. Because as kids, we think we could do anything. When we coming up, when we growing up, or whatever the situation may be, we think we can do anything. If you like me, I was a kid that I believed I can do anything. And I don't know if you like me or not, but a lot of the negatives or disbeliefs about yourself is not generated from you. It's from like what you heard, or what people put doubts on themselves, or what people put the doubts in your ear about whatever you feel insecure about. You get what I'm saying? So a lot of times I caught them thoughts when I would just sit in silence. No phone, no computer, no nothing. And this channel is my journal, so I'm saying it to myself, because sometimes what if I'm watching this video later down the line and I want to learn something, or just repatch on something. And I'm telling y'all too, so try it. You never know. Try it. Go ahead and try it. Because I'm not going to lie, just sitting here in your thoughts and learning how to be bored is one of the best things ever. Because when you learn how to be bored, it could save you from a lot of like things that you don't really want to do. Because a lot of times we do things in the sense of like a dopamine spike, or Like, I don't even know how to. Matter of fact, I do know how to explain it. Sometimes when we learn how to be bored, we learn that who we really are, because we start to learn what we really like, what we doing, because it's just there. Like, when you learn how to stop being on social media so much, you learn how to formulate your own opinions. Because like I said in the last episode, when you on social media all the time, you gathering the highlights of other people's life on Instagram, and on Facebook or Twitter, you just watching and reading and gathering the information of everybody else opinions of the world or whatever they thinking about. So when you learn how to be bored, you get away from that. When you learn how to get away from that, you're gonna have to sit in your own thoughts, unless you got the computer running. And if you can't sit in your own thoughts, a lot of times you're not gonna know how to take control of your own life, because you're gonna always need air. Like, you can't like it get real deep. It get real deep. Talk about shadow work and all that, but I just want to give y'all a game on learning how to be bored. Learning how to be bored. And sometimes you could cut it down like this, right? If you can't just stare at a wall for 30 minutes, or just stare in the air for 30 minutes, learn how to be bored. Say, you know what? From 8 to 12, I'm going to just clean the crib, and I'm not going to pick up my phone. But I'm going to do shit that's like, like that take time. That take time, and it's slow, And it's not like something that just boosts my dopamine one time. Nah, I'm gonna clean the crib. I might read a book. I might fuck around and listen to something that, like a podcast that or look up some information on whatever I wanted to learn about. But I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna do something that's boring. And then eventually you're going to start learning that boring is not bad. Boring ain't bad. Boring is actually good. So learn how to be bored. Learn how to be bored sometimes. And this is life, of course. Life is, if you live your life like a movie, life is a movie. But sometimes in the movie, there's cutscenes where you don't see the parts of people's life. And in them parts, they working hard. They probably disciplined, working hard to get whatever they want to get. So I say all that to say this, man. Learn how to relax. Don't be working every single day, killing yourself, not getting no sleep, not getting the time, taking enough time to think about yourself, to be with yourself, to be in in your own energy, learn yourself. Give yourself days to build up the energy that you need to get whatever you gonna get done, or whatever like goals you got to accomplish. Build up that energy to get them goals accomplished. And last but not least is learn how to be bored sometimes, man. Learn how to be bored. Like, learn how to be in your energy, not be on social media, not be on your phone, just learn how to just do things that, look at it like we back in the days with the being bored aspect, right? Like back in the days in the 90s. It wasn't no phones. It was none of that. We had to go outside to go find our friends. And if you ain't have no friends, you had to play with your imagination. Or find something like take it back to them days, man. If you was born in them times. You get what I'm saying? So take it back to them times. Where you could just learn how to just, or learn a skill. Pick up a new skill that you want to learn and just learn that. But pick up something that take time to learn. Learn how, or just straight up, pick up something that take time to learn. So you learn patience, and then after you learn the patience, you learn how to just sit and still and be still, and then watch how life, just change for you. So with all that being said, I just gave y'all some game on just relaxing and what relaxing can do. The most biggest people in the world, Jeff Bezos, I think he the second richest person in America. That nigga said he sleep a lot. The people that do the most, they sleep a lot because they recharge, and that's the most. Sleep is so important. Or relaxing. Period. Just relaxing your body, relaxing your mind. It's so important. So with that being said, it's your boy Daz. We on day 5 of the 30-day journey, and I'm out of here. Peace.